Hello everyone, welcome to External Star Channel. My name is Marek and today I will be unboxing this Mercedes-Benz 540, no actually 450, I'm sorry, 450 SEL from the year 1976, and actually this is already a vintage car, and the thing is that I found this one on eBay, and that was actually the only place where I found a black one. Everywhere else they had just a blue one and different colors, but as you already know, I'm only collecting black models, and this Mercedes-Benz would perfectly fit into my collection. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what is inside of this box. And I see a lot of plastic there, and it was packed really nicely. But now, what is it here? Okay, you see a lot of mess around, but the result should be that there is one inner box. Oh wow, look at that. It's really brand new. There is nothing broken. Edges are okay. The box is absolutely in pristine condition, and you can already see the content of this box, which is, as I mentioned, a black Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL, and it's beautiful. And it's very nicely packed, and I'm really glad that I found this one, because it was quite difficult to find a black one. And honestly, I think when you buy a black Mercedes-Benz in a good quality, the price will just increase over time. So for all the collectors, this is really a great chance. And if there is still one, just feel free to buy it, because there will not be many of them soon. And actually it came from Poland. I don't know, all of the retailers, they have just those blue ones, golden ones, but none of them except of this Polish one has a black one. Okay, so now time to unbox this nice, and maybe I will do it really carefully, because then I'm also storing all the boxes just in case I decide to sell it in future, and I want everything to be really in perfect condition. And here I see that it should be quite simple to open. Okay. Something happened here. Okay. Something unexpected. I just a little bit broke this. But it's okay. Not a big problem. But the thing is that they just had this tape there, and this tape just removed also this plastic here. Okay. But that's okay. Now let me just also check. Okay, so there are 4 screws. So before I do anything else, I will just remove maybe this. Okay, so first I will cut it here, then I will remove those screws here, and then I will take the car out of the box. Okay, so I will just take this carefully, and now I will just take the whole car. Oh, it's quite heavy, surprisingly heavy, and I'm glad, because I like when the models are very heavy. Okay, so now I'm already checking the car a little bit, and I already noticed a few things here, and one of them is this logo. It's very nice and very nicely done. When I was buying this, on the pictures this logo was not that nice. So in reality, when I received the model, it's much better. But then I also wanted to check the wipers here on the headlights, and the quality of this wiper is not that high, yeah. So first of all, it's barely visible. Maybe it could be also more shiny. And then the front grille, not so bad, but it could be perforated. This one is not perforated, and it's somehow gray, yeah. It should be maybe, I don't know, something is a little bit missing there. And then we have this nice Mercedes-Benz logo here. So we have actually one star here and another logo here. And then we have this license plate, SLB 2112. I don't know exactly what is the meaning, maybe just a random license plate. And of course we have also some other details, you know. So here, wow, look at that. So here they wanted to paint this with gray color, but it's somehow not that precise. You see here, it could be a bit better. Okay, and then we have this bumper. It's a chrome one. Everything is chrome. And then we also have here the big wipers, and these are actually a little bit movable, and they are also shiny, which is not that typical for modern cars, but here it is like that. And then we have the wheels, and it's real rubber. Maybe just here the wheels, like it's again so plastic, yeah, and doesn't look so professional. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's old car, and in the age there they had those not so beautiful wheels, and maybe I would say ugly. But here the tires are okay, they are rubber and they feel good. But then when I see this, you know, also the brake disc is not visible, there are no brake calipers, but at least you can turn the wheels, which is good, and quite, you know, quite a lot, maybe 30 degrees this way and maybe 45 degrees this way, which is quite strange. So to one side you can move it a little bit more than the other side. Okay, and then we have quite a big gap here between the doors and the chassis, so you can actually see through, yeah, it's so big. You see here, you can see through the interior. And then you have some details here, and I'm now checking also the mirrors, and the side mirrors, there is just a sticker. It's not really a glass, unfortunately, but yeah, what can we do? And then we have those door handles, which is a separate chrome part, and this is something I like. And actually I can already tell you that here in the interior there is a carpet, yeah, carpeting in this part, and it looks quite beautiful. And when we check the rear of the car, we can see again the Mercedes-Benz logo here, then this 6.9, which is probably 6.9 liters engine, but I'm not sure, because in the past when you saw this Mercedes 450, the meaning was that it should have 4.5 liters engine, but then it's confusing because here it says 6.9, so I'm not sure what should be the right one. Maybe if you know more about the history, please tell me into the comments if this one has 4.5 liter engine or 6.9 liter engine. Okay, my apologies that I haven't studied this before. And then you have here this dot, probably for the antenna, and the antenna is not visible. And then something else I noticed here, the rear glass or the rear window here has this chrome part around it, and the thing is that it actually ends somewhere here, but then there is still the rest of the glass still behind, so there is again a gap between this chrome part and between this black part, and I don't know, it's quite huge, you know. And for example, if you buy this from Auto Art or any like BBR or any high quality manufacturer, this gap wouldn't be there. I'm certain about that. Okay, So now let me also remove all those tapes which are there to prevent the doors from opening. And the next step would be that I will of course check what is inside of this car, and also I will check what is on. Oh god, it's so sensitive here. I need to stay careful, because if I break this, then I would be so upset. You know, I like all my models to be in pristine condition, like without any flaws, and if I break something, I would be so upset and mad for another 2 months, let's say, maybe forever, because there are not so many chances to buy a new model, and especially if they will be fully sold. And actually this one is still available, but it will be sold anytime soon, so I want to be really careful what I'm doing here. Okay, so okay, it's already opening. And also this one. And this model would go to my vintage collection. So actually I decided to buy a lot of Mercedes-Benz models, because this brand is one of the best, and also for collectors, because there are a lot of manufacturers producing Mercedes diecast models, unlike with some other, like if you want to buy some vintage Audi, probably you will not have so many opportunities. Alright, so now this is fully unpacked. I will just need to clean it here. You see here there are some stains, but I can wax it and clean it. And now what is under the hood? Okay, so it's opening, including the front grille, and inside you can see some very nice engine. And actually there is also something like a warning message here, or I don't know, it's describing also what kind of oil and so on. And I really love this plate here, because yeah, I would expect this to be almost on each model that I have, but it's barely somewhere, but it's here, and it's very detailed. And there's also, yeah, you can, maybe if you zoom it in, you could even read it. That's one great feature on this model, I must admit. And of course, there's not only one color here, there's also this white one. Here's the battery, another white one. There's a silver one here, and yeah, actually they paid some attention to those details. And there is also a ventilator. So finally, there are not so many models I have that I could also check the ventilator, but it's here. So yeah, I like it. Very nice. And now let me also open the doors one by one, and I will of course check the interior. So it's quite simplistic, yeah, and it's so simple because back in the age, and I repeat, this one is from 1976, the cars didn't have so many features inside. And here the net, it's just a color, it's just a sticker, it's not really a net. You know, here if you buy maybe more expensive variant of this model, there would be a real net. Here it's only painted over. And with some other details, I don't see... actually there are also, the safety belts are there, but barely visible. It's here. It's hidden, but it's there, trust me. And in the front, in the rear seat, it's visible quite nicely. Yeah, here you have the safety belts. All right. The steering wheel is connected to the wheels, so when I turn the wheels, it's also turning the steering wheel. You also can see the pedals and yeah, a few more details. Good. Of course, I will also open the trunk if it's possible. And it should be. Okay, now here we go. It's very small actually. I can barely fit my finger in there. This is one of the smallest trunk in the history of luxury sedans. Oh, it's so shallow as well. Wow. you cannot really fit almost anything in there. It's so small. Maybe it's just for golf clubs, and that's it, really very small, even though it looks so big when you see it from the side, but then from this angle and from inside it's very small. Okay, and then I can also check everything from the other side, and here the same details. Yeah, no, nothing really surprising, but it's probably just imitating the cars from that age. And you can also see here there's automatic transmission, so you can see the gear shift, and something in the middle there is a radio, and then there are two holes above the radio. I don't know what these are for, if it's air conditioning or something else, I don't know. And then there's this wooden imitation, and almost everything else is black. Okay, so that's the simple interior, but not so bad. And overall, this is a great model. And maybe let me also check if the suspension works somehow. Yeah, it does. Especially in the front, it's operational. In the back, it's not. Okay, but here we also have the gas door, and this cannot be opened. Okay, but I'm not so concerned about that fact. And I think this is a beautiful model. So let me just again close this. And yeah, I think I like it very much. And now I will also give it the final rating.